Hello, I'm Les Cowie of Les Cowie Consulting. Are you in a position where you wonder sometimes what else you can do to improve performance and to reduce cost to deliver better results for your stakeholders? Let's face it, in the end, it's really only the opinion of your stakeholders and how they feel about the value of their investment that counts. But are you at the point where you would like to get your executives and their management group together to be creative, to be innovative, to look at new ways where they can actually squeeze out that extra bit of performance and maybe even take out that extra bit of cost? It requires being able to get your team together in a creative, fresh environment and taking a totally different look at your business. We would like to introduce you to the Profit Pillar, and the Profit Pillar will allow you to examine your organization from the 5 different layers and literally take an in-depth dive into what your people can do to deliver better performance. A colleague of mine, on his journey building some of the largest food and entertainment businesses in the USA, once reminded me, stakeholder value is the only legitimate measure of success. In the case of businesses, this means optimizing dividends while continually increasing the value of the company's stock. In the case of non-commercial or government entities, it means delivering quality services for members or constituents at appropriate costs. The principles are the same, whether you are in retail, manufacturing, service, processing, healthcare, hospitality, religious or government organizations. Whether you already manage an organization or currently aspire to lead the organization, you've probably been there many times before. There is a constant need to increase throughput, minimize costs, improve quality, and optimize profits. In many cases, you seem to have already done just about all you can to sell more, reduce costs, and improve productivity. If you're willing to take a fresh creative look at your organization and explore a cost containment for profit technique with your team, then it's time to look at your organization from different angles. The book, Getting More with Less, will help you lead your executive and management teams through creative meetings where you examine all the functional levels in your organization, looking for places where you can squeeze out better deliverables in the times you have available. Profitable performance is a function of throughput and cost within the best time. Improve the throughput in less time, and each unit of output will carry less cost. Sometimes we look at our organizations from too focused a perspective and make sweeping reductions in costs like cutting staff, only to find later that we've cut the heart out of the organization. The business is no longer in the leadership position it previously held. In the book, Getting More with Less, we plan to get you to encourage your team to pause in creative sessions, to see deep into every functional area. Have you used the Pareto 2080 analysis in each of the functional levels in your organization? We'd like to share a fresh approach with you that uses the Pareto analysis more broadly. You will determine how best to use it in your organization when you perceive its relevance. We respect that you are probably already at the top of your game, and we hope that puts you in a frame of mind that will keep you open to exploring new ways of getting more with less. We also know that your enterprise is unique and it has its specific demands and requirements. But if you are willing to be creative, you may soon agree that there is a commonality across all enterprises and that all people at your level face similar challenges. We invite you to keep with us in this podcast series as we go through different ways of getting more with less. and using what we call the profit pillar as the basis for creative sessions where you take a deep dive into your organization from totally new points of view and come up with innovative solutions that allow you to deliver more throughput in the time available and to reduce the unit cost per time.